Jesus healing us through the sacraments. In today's gospel passage, Jesus tells the parable commonly known as the Good Samaritan parable. In the parable, a man is traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. Likely this means, according to Pitre, that the traveler is Jewish, since he's traveling from Jerusalem, Israel's capital city, and also where the temple is. A gang of robbers stops the man, robs him, and beats him almost to death. Later, two men who are also traveling down from Jerusalem to Jericho pass the beaten man lying on the side of the road, and they do not help him. Finally, a Samaritan who is traveling down from Jerusalem to Jericho saw the beaten man lying on the side of the road and came to his help by pouring oil and wine over his wounds and bandaging them. Then the Samaritan brings the wounded man to an inn and pays the innkeeper to take care of the man so that the man can gradually heal in the inn. In commenting on this parable, St. Augustine notes that Jesus wants the hearers of the parable to recognize that he is the Good Samaritan. Augustine states, as quoted by Brant Pitre, in this Samaritan, the Lord Jesus Christ wants us to understand himself. In addition, the wounded man represents Adam along with the human race. This means that the wounded man represents all of us. What does the inn represent, according to Augustine? The inn represents the church, and Augustine states, the inn is the church, where the pedestrians who return to the eternal homeland from this pilgrimage are reformed and repaired. How does Jesus, through his church, reform and heal and repair us? He does so by relying humbly on imperfect people, like the innkeeper, whom the Good Samaritan, representing Jesus, was paid to take care of the wounded man. This imperfect man represents members of the church, especially priests, who minister the 7 sacraments. Through ordinary created materials, water, bread, oil, and in the case of marriage, a spouse, Jesus wants to gradually heal us. The 7 sacraments, affirms Bob Schutz, and I quote, are God's primary remedy for healing the whole person, the whole family, the whole church, and the whole world. For the 7 sacraments to deeply heal us, though, we need to be properly disposed to receive Jesus' healing grace. As Schutz explains, and I quote, the Church teaches that the disposition of our hearts does not limit the amount of grace Jesus gives to us as a free gift, but it does restrict how much grace we receive in our sacramental encounters with Jesus. Then, quoting the Catechism, Schutz writes, the Catechism calls this outward practice of our faith without an engagement of the heart superstition, which is to attribute the efficacy of prayers or sacramental signs to their mere external performance, apart from the internal dispositions they demand. Today, may we desire to have the right attitude, the right disposition of heart to receive the graces Jesus wants to heal us with through his sacraments. May God bless you all.